okay. This one's for all producers out there doing their thing. Just a little bit of guidance and something to take away from this video to, help you or make you understand more about what you should be doing as a producer. It's all good like uploading instrumentals and putting them up on platforms where you could sell your beats. But to grow and get where you want to get to as a producer, you need to start collaborating, start releasing things. Like sometimes you might be thinking, boy, how comes my instrumentals ain't selling? What do I need to do? It's pretty simple, guys. Basically, there's hundreds of producers. There's 100 more of us just like you, just like me. So what you need to do is you need to kind of stand out. And to stand out, that means putting your body of work out there in a certain way. Being unique about how you put your work out there. Using your social media to build that attraction, to keep it, buzzing, keep that energy up. To be a producer nowadays, it may sound simple or easy. You make the music, you upload it, and it sells. But it's not as easy as that, as we all know. So, working with artists is, putting out instrumentals frequently. That's all the goal to stepping up to the platform and stepping up to what you're doing. It's not a joke, man. You got your home studio, you're making beats in your spare time. What makes you different to any other producer, that puts out instrumentals or features artists? What makes you that much different to them? You gotta stand out from the crowd. You gotta be unique in what you're doing. You gotta, put yourself through stress sometimes and just like do what needs to be done. Stop thinking, I just upload this, I just put this here. You need to put time and effort into it. You need to release your instrumentals like they're actually releases. You need to put them out like they're something that's just been released. And if you ain't got a website, I would like recommend you get a website. You need a website now. Like, people that you direct to your website, you could end up having them for a lifetime. Like, they subscribe to your mailing list, and then from there they become a fan base of what you do, or client, or it can all trickle. So yeah, I would say get a website. And if you don't have a website, then try and be smart with how you do your thing. And another thing as well, don't worry about numbers on Facebook and Twitter or YouTube, or stop looking at numbers and looking at what you think people should be looking at. Like you got to have a big, large fan base. That's not how you become successful at making beats and putting beats out. It's about how you structure what you're doing, how you come up with the method. And you've always got to go back to that method and readjust it and tweak it up a little bit. Like I hear a lot of producers saying things like, why is he gonna go and sell his beat for £10, $10? That might be his strategy. But if you ask me, like, selling a beat for $10, £10, it's not gonna get you nowhere. Like, you could sell 10, 15 of them beats. It's not bringing you no revenue. Remember, you price your beat at a decent price. Whoever buys that beat is serious about what they do, which means that you then start to bring in a revenue. Like, you want serious people on your team. We don't want people half-hearted, You want to do this for real, man. Like, being a producer is not, it's no fun and games. It's like, 1 minute you're up, 1 minute you're down. It's just the game. To stay up, you gotta be really motivated. You gotta be really passionate, and every day you wake up, it's gotta be a new plan, a new idea. I know some people juggling, a day job, family life, kids, wife, husband. But if we be honest, if you really want this producing thing, and somebody wants to buy a beat off you, and you want to say something like, that's £5,000, that's how much I charge for my beat, £7,000. Why is someone going to pay you £7,000 for a beat? Is it because you're good at what you do? Or is it because it's going to bring them a fan base? Or is it because they're going to make money out of what you've delivered for them? You got to think about these things, guys, because being a producer is not just making beats. Nowadays it's about how you market, how you get yourself about, who you interact with, how you break things down. Like, come on, man. It's easily done, though. It's easily done. It's just dedication and just sticking to the idea, sticking to the project, And as I said already, guys, as a producer, you just don't want to be putting instrumentals out there to the world and just waiting for a lucky somebody to buy your beat. You want to start come up with strategies, Start working with artists, put them on your beats, hearing how different it sounds, putting the artists out, networking, putting your ideas on paper. Like, just get a pen and paper and jot down what your goal for the next month is, like where you expect to be in the next month, what you're going to do in the next month, how much beats are you going to make in the next week. These are the ideas that you want to be jotting down, guys. It's like, yes, the world is your oyster, man. You could easily, it's easily done, but the hard part is keeping up with it, and keeping the spirit alive. A lot of people produce music and fall out in the first year. The first year of making music, they're like, what, this is not for me. Maybe it's not for you, but when you look at the odds and when you look at what the best target, the best goal is, that's when you start seeing the mouse. Keep doing what you're doing, man, and push through the hard times. Your success is my happiness. I'm gone again.